I'm gonna miss you, man. The hardest part about leaving for a road trip is leaving a dog, because you can't explain to a dog why you're gonna be gone for a month and a half. And so it begins. This is day one of cliff jumping across America. Me and my friend JD have 11,000 miles of driving ahead of us and lots of cliffs out there that are just waiting for us to jump off of them. Are we there yet?
Not quite.
It didn't take long for us to run into our first adventure, as some guy needed a jump start for his truck. Luckily, we had this jump box with us just in case we ended up needing it during the road trip, which we didn't. This ended up being the only time this thing got used throughout the entire trip. But I'm glad we were at least able to help this guy out.
Good luck to you on that trip.
Thank you, man.
Everything is alright.
We're at Buc-ee's. What's a good road trip without some Buc-ee's? In case you don't know, Buc-ee's is the world's largest gas station. They've got everything here. Shelves and shelves and shelves and shelves and shelves and shelves of everything. A beef jerky wall, a whole gift shop with a whole truck in it. I'm pretty sure every Buc-ee's has this truck in it somewhere. A billion trillion gas pumps and a kitchen where they make a mean brisket, which I really want to get, but I can't. I'm gonna explain why. It kind of sucks. So last night I had some, it was a Philly cheesesteak pizza, and it was absolutely amazing. One of the best tasting things ever. But I had like acid reflux or heartburn or something, so it like hurts to breathe. Like if I breathe in deeply, it hurts really bad, like in my chest area. First time I've ever had that happen. On top of that, the little mattress that I bought for like 170 bucks to sleep on was way too big, and in order to fit it in the turtle shell, it meant we had to sacrifice a bunch of other things. Now I gotta figure out what I'm gonna be sleeping on. Bro, the dude in there looked like Jack Black. Oh my gosh. Is Jack Black driving past me right now? I wish y'all could see. Jack and Jockey. No, that's outdated, that's old. Tomorrow, I think we're jumping off a waterfall. JD said it's about 68 feet, which is way higher than I wanted to jump on my first jump of this trip. I really hope you can hear me now. Is he already finished filming up? Filling up? Time to eat this mushy banana. In case you can't tell, things are not going smoothly. Not even the word smoothly is going smoothly for me right now. Dude, how did you fill up in 0.2 nanoseconds? I'm about to have to send eating this mushy banana.
Oh, stop overreacting, dude.
You call that an overreaction? Look at that, look at that. Can't even, if I try to open it, it opens out right here. Dude, how am I supposed to eat that?
Okay. Well,
That is disgusting.
all right, that's bad.
I don't even think a monkey would eat that. I had to leave the mattress behind. The king size bed. I had to leave the king size bed.
The king size. That boy got the king size mattress.
Test the waters with this. An interesting texture. Bro, I'm supposed to sleep on that? Since this thing was about as comfortable as laying on the ground next to it, I ended up getting an air mattress, a really thin air mattress, and then made our way to our camping spot for the night, after one more stop at Buc-ee's, of course. It's so loud out here. Oh my gosh, what is that sound? Oh, that's what it is, it's a possum. Oh my gosh, dude, I knew I heard something back there. I kept hearing something rustling back there. Oh yeah, there he is, you can see him. I was not tweaking. I guess I'm just gonna have to get used to the fact that I'm just gonna hear creepy crawlies crawling and creeping around me, and there's nothing I can do about it. This is so wild. For a while I felt kind of bad because I didn't really record much today, but then after thinking about it a little more, I didn't feel as bad because all we did today was drive, so y'all just missed out on the boring stuff. Like I always feel like I'm just a little bit paranoid out here. What is that? Oh, dude, I'm looking at the camera screen right now and I'm seeing like little dots and stuff, and I'm like, oh, is that eyes back there? Something watching me? For me, everything behind the camera is just pitch black right now. Like here, I'll show you what I see. Yeah, it's pretty frightening. It's fun though. I've never done anything like this. I don't even know where to start right now. I'm supposed to set up a tent right here, and I'm gonna end up having to do this night after night after night. So it's first time for everything. Yeah, this video might be kind of all over the place because I'm kind of all over the place right now. Some people watching this video are gonna be like, why are you such a paranoid little baby? Set up that tent like a real man. It's like, I'm getting to it, I'm getting to it. Hold your horses. What even is this strap? I don't know. Okay, I'm just gonna unbuckle this, unbuckle this. Now this is called, I don't remember exactly what it's called. I think it's like a Quechua or Quechua 2 seconds tent or something. Supposedly this thing's supposed to be set up in 2 seconds, but I have a good feeling that 2 seconds from now, this thing's not gonna be set up. See? Told you. All of the gear that I'm gonna be using during this trip is gonna be linked in the description down below. So if you see anything that interests you, like this tent or even the camera I used to film this video, go ahead, buy through my link and I get paid a little bit, which helps because I'm kind of falling on a budget here. I need to start making some money because for too long I haven't been. And it's like I know how to, but I've just been kind of lazy in all honesty. I hate saying it, but it's the truth. Okay, dude, what am I looking at here? What do I do? I mean, it looks like it's nearly set up. Okay, here's I guess, instructions. Bro, what? Yeah, I have no idea what that means. Let's start with this. I feel like maybe just laying it out. Yeah, it looks like a pretty good start. Oh, that's crazy. Okay, something happened. It's really that easy. The thing's set up. Bro, what? Literally anyone on earth can do this. Bro, I don't even know it. I just pulled 2 cords and this has potential to be really cozy, I think. My brain is completely on autopilot right now. Like I'm not thinking as I'm doing or saying anything. So tomorrow morning, we are going to be jumping off a waterfall, I believe, if all goes to plan. I asked JD today, I was like, how tall is the first jump gonna be? I wanted to know. He looked at me, dead serious. He goes, oh, 68 feet. Excuse me? Is this some sort of sick joke, is what I wondered. No, he was being for real. I was just kind of hoping maybe we get like a little warm up on a 40-footer or something. Kind of get myself calibrated. JD is not a half sender. Dang, what is that insect? Oh, he's on my backpack now. Oh, stay out of there, bud. Dang, he jumps crazy. This tent is already covered in bugs. That means I'm probably covered in bugs. I am covered in bugs. Bro, get off of me. Get off of my tent. I'm gonna start throwing stuff in there. We're just gonna migrate in there all together. We'll figure everything out in there. I don't even care at this point. Oh, there's the possum. Yo, coming right up to my tent. That's not a possum. Is that a freaking armadillo? Yo, that is so cool. Dude, he's letting me get close too. I don't think I've ever been that close to an armadillo. I'm not gonna lie guys, the first day of this road trip was pretty rough for me and my head just was not in the right place. I recorded myself in my tent talking to the camera for like 13 minutes straight, but everything I said was just kind of a reflection of my bad mental state in that moment, so I'm just gonna cut it all out. Also, I thought I needed a pump or something to blow up my air mattress, which I didn't have, and I didn't feel like blowing it up manually because by this point, I was just ready to go to sleep and didn't know how long it would take to blow it up, so I literally just ended up sleeping on the hard ground all night. But luckily, this ended up being the only night that I did that during the road trip. You know what I gotta do. Yo, this is crazy. I should have set my tent up right there last night. All of this was pitch black last night. Like sometimes you just have those moments where your mind is in the wrong place. The only thoughts that come to you are negative, and that's kind of how I was feeling last night. I wonder if I could get on top of this one. Well, that was quick. Better go find out what JD's doing over there. Talk to Mike.
Screw it. Steak for breakfast. I don't know what I'm doing. I have no idea how this thing works. I don't know if I'm using the right temperature, but we'll just find out when I'm done.
Oh, listen to her purr.
Oh, man.
Wow. Is this video making you feel all warm and cozy now or what? Hello, focus. What are you doing? Lock in, camera. Lock in. I got some ground beef. I'm gonna pour some honey on here. And then the rest of my banana pudding from Buc-ee's yesterday. JD walked down to the river earlier. Supposedly there's a river. And said it's really cool. So I'm gonna go fact check that. I should have brought my breakfast here. Imagine ground beef, banana pudding, this. Okay, I think we're about to leave right now. I'll see you guys at the waterfall. How about that? I think that's the waterfall that we're about to jump off of. It looks insane. And so does the hike to get down to it. We hiked to the bottom of the waterfall so that we can knock the most important step of cliff jumping out of the way, depth checking. We didn't record it, but we jumped in the water, which was very cold by the way, and made sure the landing was deep enough, which it was. So we made our way to the top of the cliff, which required a hike that took about 20 minutes, just to see it from the top and visualize what we were getting ourselves into. And then, for some reason, started to hike back to the bottom of the waterfall to set up the GoPro and depth check more thoroughly. But when we started to get close, on our way to the bottom, we ran into a group of guys who were on their way to the top for the same reason we were here. Looking at jumping right now?
Yeah, we're gonna jump. So y'all are depth checking again?
Y'all are jumping right now, then they might as well be saying.
Hold up, but shouldn't we set up the GoPro down here somewhere?
My grandma's filming it.
Oh,
I
okay.
mean, it's not a GoPro, but...
Well, if they're going up right now, we're following, so. That works. So with a new group of friends, we started the hike back to the top of the waterfall. We're getting close. I really just gotta snap into it. I just gotta be confident about this. Through all this, I was facing an obstacle, myself. As a lot of my negative thinking from yesterday carried over to today, I was really unsure about this jump and was going back and forth in my own head about whether or not I was even going to jump. This guy, on the other hand, this guy was ready.
3, 2, 1,
Dude, that was loud, bro.
That didn't sound right.
His friend went next while holding JD's GoPro, so you can get a taste of what jumping off a 70-foot cliff feels like. What do you think about all this madness?
Amazing.
And once JD was ready to jump, I gave him my loudest, most obnoxious countdown ever. 3, 2, 1, send it! That was crazy.
That was crazy. That was
I think I gotta do it now.
that was your turn.
I think so. I gotta wait for him to come back up though. After everyone had gone, I had a lot of time with nothing but my own thoughts. Did a lot of contemplating and visualizing. And I know, I'm being a scared little baby, but let me explain to you why. This cliff is about 80, no, that is not true. This cliff is about 68 feet. My highest jump ever was about 60 to 65 feet off a bridge back at home. Though I can't say that makes me comfortable with 60-foot jumps considering I only jumped that high once, 10 months ago, and my highest flip apart from that is only about 35 feet high. So I think my fear was kind of justified. JD's redoing his, and it's starting to rain. Send it! I was definitely leaning towards not jumping at all today, but after JD's second jump, a switch seemed to have flipped in my head. Alright, I'm walking back to JD right now. I don't know, man. I got a little burst of confidence after he jumped the second time, and I started playing a song in my head. I don't know. Still not 100% sure.
And here comes the idiot of the day, times 2.
Yeah, well, I haven't jumped yet, but I think I'm gonna go do it right now.
Well, I'm not going to go back and watch you.
I don't blame you. That's a hike.
Advise against it, I can tell you that.
I was highly considering jumping, but after this guy advised against it, I decided not to push my luck today. I'm just kidding. Who do you think I am? How long do you think we've been here? Like
4 hours.
4 hours we've been here. I mean, I'm up here now, so I'm doing it. Before jumping, I took a moment to talk about something that means a lot to me. But since I was so nervous for this jump, my mind was a bit cloudy, and I didn't really say all that I wanted to say. So I'll say it now. Alright, this subject is a little bit hard to talk about, and I know it's uncomfortable for some people to hear about, but This jump and this road trip is dedicated to a friend of mine, Mason Dirks, who lost his life in a motorcycle accident due to a negligent driver in June of this year. I met Mason years ago at a Sky Zone lock-in, so I met him through the shared interest of flips. I would say he was like the king of corks, because he would do a cork everywhere he went. This would be a very long video if I decided to share every single memory that I have with Mason. But I do want to say this. Sometimes we have that person who we just run into everywhere. I saw him everywhere I went. But as we grew older, we stopped seeing each other as much. However, I'd run into him everywhere. I'd run into him at the beach. I'd run into him at the gym. I'd run into him at Top Dog, not even knowing that he still did flips. I even ran into him at the basketball court one night, which was completely unexpected, and ended up playing a 5-on-5 game with him, against him. And it got to the point where I'd run into him so much, and the last time I saw him was at the gym. I'm glad he saw me, and I'm glad he stopped to talk. And the last thing I said to him was kind of what I always said to him after, like, instead of just being like, all right, later, man. I would always end by saying, I don't know when I'm gonna see you again, but seem to run into each other everywhere, so I'm sure I'll see you again soon. Not knowing that wouldn't happen, at least not here on Earth. I pray that I run into you in heaven. I'm gonna say the same cliche thing that everybody else says when they lose someone close to them. Live every day as if it's your last day, because you truly don't know when your last day is. This was a completely unexpected, tragic thing that happened. It's cliche because it hits everyone the same way when they lose someone. It really makes you wake up for a second and realize how mortal we are. Mason was such a great person. I've never seen him spread any negativity to anyone. Just only positive interactions with this guy. That's what I wanted to say, is this road trip and this jump is dedicated to you, Mason.
3, 2, 1, send it.
Mason, I'm gonna dedicate a different one to you, man. That was a little bit overcooked. Ugh. Did y'all hear that pop? I have the mic right here, so y'all could probably hear that. That's like my sternum area. Ugh. Any doctors watching this know what that is? Please let me know, because it happens like every time I do this. Oh, that did not feel good, bro. Dude, you know what it is? This mic right here flew into my face and I could not see anything. Let's remove the mic and try it again. Okay, I think from here we are going to JD's friend's house, Jacob Barnhill. And it's gonna be a whole lot of fun. It's gonna be a whale of a time. I think that's where we're going right now. So, if so, I'll see you there in 7 hours. Making a pit stop.
We saw a random billboard for this, so we decided to stop.
How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good. Who'd you vote for?
I didn't vote.
Very intrigued by this place.
Well, if you need help, just let me know.
Yes, sir. Nice.
Perfect.
All right, we made it. This is where we're staying tonight. La Casa de Jacob Barnhill. I just met him. He's a pretty cool dude, I could already tell. I actually have a mattress to sleep on tonight, which, if I'm not mistaken, should be more comfortable than lying on a pile of rocks. There we go, we got better lighting now. I think we're gonna hang out with Jacob all day tomorrow and then stay the night here again tomorrow night. Another thing, yo, peep the basketball court. Now, this looks like a whale of a time. So I think that's gonna be the end of this YouTube video, and then tomorrow morning, it's gonna be the start of a new one. Subscribe, and stay tuned for the next video. Thanks for watching.
Or I could do this.
I think I got what I need.
Yeah.